Hey everyone. So today's Father's Day. It's the 15th, the 15th of June. Yeah, it was actually a really good day. Started out, I was able to get up whenever, which to me was 8:30. It was like 8:30 or 8:30, 45. It was something like that. Considering usually getting up at 7 or 7:30, that's to me sleeping in. Even though I can stay up late at times. But yeah, it was a really good day. Got up then. Like I said, it's Father's Day. My dad wanted to eat lunch at the house, so we ate here. Simple thing, but it was really good. It was like this vegan Thai dish, and we had salad too with like fake, like vegan meat. It was like sandwich slice, the meat slices, kind of like, I don't know what kind he had. It was either salami or the vegan turkey slices, but by Tofurky. But anyways, it was really good, avocado and everything. That was the salad, and then we had like a Thai dish that had tofu and everything. It was really good. I'm saying really good too much, but yeah, it was a good day. And then one thing my dad wanted to do for a while is he had BCRs, which are like the because he has both ears pierced, and like they're like the round, to explain it, they're rings with like a ball on it. I mean, it's the typical thing that you would think of like piercings or whatever. So he had those in both ears. I mean, they're I thought they were 16 gauge, but I guess they were 14 on both of them. So anyways, it was 14 gauge. So we go to a place that I recommended that I actually get my plugs at, because, I mean, they're a great place too. It's in Huntington Beach. It's called Tommy T's Body Piercing, and I like it there a lot. I mean, I know Tommy and this girl that is always, I won't say girl, but woman that's always there. They're both like really, everyone there is professional. They know what they're doing and everything, but them two are my favorites in a way, just because I always talk to her and she helps me out with getting plugs. Like, I'll go in there and be like, okay, organics, which they're organics that, and when you say this too, it typically means that it's wood, bone, or stone. And then glass too kind of goes with that, but that's not organics, it's glass. It's a little different, but it's typically, they go together though. But I love wood plugs, so I go there and get that. Anyways, so he goes there and gets, I kind of walked around with him and helped him, of course, because he's not too used to everything. There's platinum, gold, like I said, wood, bone, and stone, and there's glass court, and there's just all these different things. But and there's different grades of steel and blah blah blah. But he got some really cool glass. I mean, I call them studs. She said plugs, but when they're that little, I don't think of them as plugs. But they're like a glass end, it's a stud, that's flat on the end, and it's black, and it was glass and rubber bands on it, so it was really cool. He got that, a pair of those, and then he got a pair of all black BCRs, so he can change it up, because right now he has the regular silver and then black ball on the BCR, so anyways, he can change it up. And then she stretched it for free because he had 14 gauge, like I said. I was thinking it was 16, but, he got 12 for both of them, 12 gauge. Personally, I think that 12 looks a lot better than 14, in all honesty. I mean, if I kind of have like a plateau of like there being, and I don't know if that's just a thing with like people that enjoy stretched ears and all that, because mine are 5/8, by the way. They're a lot bigger, but I kind of like, it's too small in a way when it's like 18, 16, you know. 14's like the beginning, but they look a lot better, and you can see earrings and stuff a lot better when they're, you know, 12 or lower gauge, which is bigger, you know. But anyways, so he did that. But there was a thing on Tommy T's website that they do a lot on their Facebook, where they had a special. They had two actually this weekend. Well, one for this weekend, one for just today. But there was either $20 and you can get 18 gauge of any kind of piercing you want, and that includes the piercing fee for free, which is usually $20 by itself. So that's a really good deal. But plus the jewelry, so great deal, you know. And the other one was 30% off jewelry and piercing for free. So that was really good. When you get things besides the like simple things, you know, I mean, ear cartilage and stuff, you have to have a higher grade material, obviously. Something I've been wanting to do for a long time is I've had my right nipple pierced since I was 18, and I wanted to get my left one pierced ever since then. I haven't. So I wanted to do that. I asked her about it, you know, and she's like, well, you know, I really want to do it. My dad's like, well, if you want to do it, because my birthday was on Thursday, and we kind of like said that this weekend we were going to celebrate Father's Day and my birthday in a way. So there's just a few things that we were going to do, you know, mix it up. And he said that for that he would pay for it. So I'm like, okay, you know. And I knew it'd have to be a more expensive jewelry, obviously, but it's a higher grade. I mean, because, you know, so it works out. I go there, and here's the experience. Like, this one right here that I have in, it's actually bigger than what I originally started. I originally started at 18 gauge, and it went to, or no, I'm sorry, I started at 16 gauge, and it went to 14. That was after, like, years, because I haven't replaced this until, I mean, 4 months ago, tops. You know, not long ago at all. Obviously it's already healed, but I didn't go to that until then. But anyways, let me get to the point. She shows me the case, and I'm like, okay. Or she points to the case, because she was stretching my dad's ears at the time with tapers, or however she did. She probably just, with that little of gauges, I mean, I might be wrong, but she probably just got like lubricant, whatever they use, and then put it in there, and stretched it. But so I'm like, okay, you know. So I go to the case, and I'm looking, and because she said, do you want rings like BCRs or car barbells or whatever, or a barbell, you know, which is obviously curved barbell. And I was like, okay, well, I want barbell to match it, you know, I'd prefer those for those. So I'm like, so I go to the case, and these are all freaking 14 gauge like barbells, and I'm like, okay, so this is what they're gonna pierce with. I'm like, so there's 14, and then what I got was 18, so there's 14, 16, 18, so it's 3 gauges bigger, which when you get bigger ears and everything, that's not a big deal, but when they're actually piercing it, that's a huge deal, because it's phenomenal. I mean, it can be phenomenal, you know. So I'm like, okay, you know, so I'm gonna do that. Anyways, picked out the jewelry, 30% off. It was like $32 for one barbell, because it was more expensive metal. So I'm like, okay, you know, and that was the cheapest one, and that was actually the one I liked the most. But I got that, go in the piercing room, and then she's like, you know, take off your shirt and everything. So I'm like, okay. She measures it. I stand up and everything, and then I knew what to expect, but she's like, okay, just breathe in real good, and I'm like, okay. And it used to be like, you would think that like they'd be like, okay, right when you breathe in they do it, but piercers have gotten a lot better with knowing that they can't do that anymore because people expect it and everything. So, you know, she's like, okay, breathe out. And I'm like, okay. And she sticks it in. That is the only freaking piercing that I've gotten so much things pierced. I've even pierced things without putting jewelry in. That is the only one that makes you like it hurts. But of the ones I've got. So it's one of the most painful, I think, but it's worth it. I mean, you know. So now I have this. And it's sore, but it's really good. Then I actually got new shoes too, as part of the my birthday thing, so that was really good. So I got that, got my nipple pierced on Father's Day. My dad got some jewelry. We ate a good lunch, and he actually got some clothes too. And we went to Sport Chalet, and he got shoes, and we went to Nordstrom Rack, and that's where I got shoes too. And he got another pair of shoes and socks, which he needed. 2 pairs of those because they're kind of specialty socks. They're bigger than usual because his feet hurt. We wear the same size shoes, but he has to wear bigger socks just because his feet are both wider, and it doesn't quite fit the same way. Like I can wear 12. I have as low as 12, but 12.5 to 13 is usually my size. 13's really the size that I usually get, but he wears 13, but his feet are wider and everything, so the socks are different. I don't know why I'm going on about socks. So there's that. So anyways, I honestly had a great birthday time and everything. I mean, Thursday, which was my birthday, we went out to eat. Well, let me start with this. Actually, the day before, I went with Austin, and he bought me dinner and everything. That was really good. And then we went the next day, which was my birthday, and got, you know, presents, and we went out to eat too. Me, my dad, and Austin. This really nice vegan restaurant. Loved it. And just, you know, I got a few things over the weekend too. I did something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I was actually like, well, you know, because like I said, I got 30% off, so let me see, 30 off of 10 would be $33, and it was like, I'll just say $30, even though it's a little more. So that would be $369, so $9 off. And then I bought some Solution, which is just like saline stuff, but it's like made by them, and it's really good. So I did that, and you know, to help it heal. But it was a really good weekend. I mean, there's nothing bad about it, you know. So loved it. Loved spending time with both my boyfriend, Austin, and my dad, and it was good. You know, I really enjoyed. So anyways, sorry my videos are so long. I mean, this is what 13 minutes and 8 seconds. But I hope you enjoyed. Sorry I'm rambling on about shit that doesn't matter, but you know, it's just my life. So I hope y'all had a great weekend too, and next video, you know, and until next video, I hope you have a great time. Love y'all. Bye.